A lot of us have friends and family in the Southern California area in Los Angeles County. This is just heartbreaking to see. Again, 150,000 people being told to leave their homes tonight, and another 12,000 structures, many of those homes already destroyed. The fire also taking a brutal toll on animals, and it's why the Mojave County-based Feral Cat Warriors Rescue are preparing to step in and help. Volunteers are going to be heading out to Pasadena tomorrow to pick up cats and dogs in need, and they have room for about 75 animals total, 40 cats, 35 dogs.
I know right now you've got tens of thousands of homes being evacuated and burned to the ground. People are trying to get out with their animals. Not all the animals make it with their families, so they end up in the shelters. The shelters are overwhelmed, so we're going in to take the animals that the shelter has already had that are available for adoption. We're going to be taking those in to free up space so these animals coming in from the disaster and the wildfires have a place to go.
This organization, Feral Cat Warriors, have helped after fires in Maui and the hurricanes Harvey and Maria, so they know all about going into a disaster zone. The organization has been serving Mojave County since 2019. They save about 2,000 cats and dozens of dogs each year. The rescue says any donations to help care for these new Los Angeles-based animals will be extremely appreciated. We posted their website on fox10news.com.
So stick with Fox 10 for continuing coverage of the wildfires burning in Southern California and the ones here in Arizona. We'll have the latest updates right here on Fox 10 News, as well as our website, fox10phoenix.com.
All right, back here in the Valley in Mesa, police are investigating after a person was found dead in a trailer fire this morning. Fire crews were called to the fire where a trailer was fully engulfed by the time they got there. Crews were able to gain control, but then found a person inside and they were deceased. An investigation is ongoing. A woman is dead after a car slams into a senior facility. It happened last night in Gilbert near Guadalupe and Lindsay Road.
A 33-year-old driver is in custody tonight. Let's get live to Kinsey Beach on the scene with the latest. Kinsey.
Yeah, Brian, Ashley, it was right here behind me. We're at American Orchard Senior Living Facility where that 33-year-old driver crashed into this elderly woman's home, ultimately leaving there where she died. But police telling us that 33-year-old driver is believed to be impaired at the time. I'm going to step out of the way to show you kind of what this looks like. You see the cinder block wall right here behind me. That is not crashed into, so it leaves us to believe that that car came from inside the parking lot. Right now, you see right there, it's boarded up. But last night, a large gaping hole there. That's where 88-year-old Mary Lillian Hapala died, and that's the Heartwood building number 2. It's listed as a memory care facility. So the video you're about to see shows that large hole there where that car went over the curb. We walked through the parking lot and were able to see tire marks still leading into that home. And that was left by 33-year-old Joshua Michael DeGolier. Police say that was the driver of that car. He then drove away, fleeing the scene after leaving the woman inside, but he was later arrested by the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. He's facing multiple charges, including second-degree murder, fleeing the scene of an accident involving a death, and failing to render aid. Now, just moments ago, I received a statement from American Orchards, or on behalf of them. I'm going to read part of it to you now. They say it's just been an incredibly tough day for all of them here at American Orchards. Their team cares deeply for their residents, as well as the safety, the well-being, and that's their top priority. They're calling this a tragedy. We spoke to some people inside. They're very shaken up. We still don't know what the driver's relation is to the senior care facility here, but police saying they're believed he was impaired at the time. Reporting live in Gilbert, Kinsey Beach, Fox 10 News.
Okay, thank you, Kinsey, for the update. Another story tonight. A man is dead after being hit by a car near downtown Phoenix. This happened just before midnight near 7th Street in McDowell. Officers found the man in the roadway with serious injuries, and he died at the hospital. First reports show the man was in the crosswalk but didn't have the green light when he was hit, and that the driver fled the scene anyway. No word who police are looking for tonight. If you can help, call Silent Witness, the number 480-WITNESS.
The woman accused of leaving her dead baby at Sky Harbor Airport nearly 20 years ago is out of jail tonight. 51-year-old Annie Anderson was released from custody back in December while wearing an ankle monitor, but no other details were released. The case became known as Baby Skylar after the body was found at Sky Harbor Airport in October 2005. Records show that Anderson admitted giving birth to a stillborn baby in a hotel room, but the medical examiner said the baby was suffocated. Police say the child's body was placed inside a backpack and discovered by a maintenance worker inside a bathroom trash can.
A nationwide search is underway tonight to find Phoenix's next chief of police. The city's using an outside firm to find the candidates. Michael Sullivan is the interim chief, a position he held since Jerry Williams retired a few years ago. The city hopes to have 3 finalists by March. Those candidates would face questions from residents at a public forum.
New tonight, Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo says advanced 4-nanometer microchips are being produced in Arizona for the first time. During an interview with Reuters, the U.S. Secretary of Commerce said Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is producing them right here in Phoenix, and this comes after the company, known as TSMC, was awarded $6.6 billion, a grant for the semiconductor production in Phoenix back in November. The chips produced here will be used in smartphones, autonomous vehicles, and computers.
Well, up next, local firefighters are training for disasters today, including how to use the jaws of life, and we get a up-close look at how they do it.
And now Mother Nature sets her sights on the southeast. We preview a big winter storm heading that way.
I'm John Hook. This week on Newsmaker, an update on fires in California and the supervisor's chair, Thomas Galvin, on efforts to keep the Diamondbacks at Chase Field and bring NHL hockey back to the Valley. Also, the minority leader of the Arizona House, Democrat Oscar De Los Santos. Tonight at 10:30 here on Fox 10.